Howdy partner. So you want to learn how to run a small AC unit on a small generator? Well, you're in luck. We're going to show you today. Today, we're going to walk you through how we run a 5,000 watt or 5,000 BTU AC unit on a 1,000 watt inverter generator. If you haven't already, please go to the bottom right hand side and hit that subscribe button to check out more content from Mr. Greg's how-to page. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please put in a question in the comments, and I really appreciate those likes. Those likes and those subscriptions keep us going. So with that aside, let me tell you here, we have a little hurricane kit, and this is about the most basic hurricane or emergency kit you can have. You're going to be cool and comfortable, and you can keep running. This 1,000 watt generator will run an AC no problem, or sorry, a small AC. It'll run a refrigerator no problem, a freezer, keep your food cool, and then if you need to turn it off for a few hours during the night, keep the refrigerator closed, switch over to let yourself sleep in a little bit of comfort. So definitely nice. These go for a couple $100. They're not very expensive. I've had it for about 3 years and it's been very reliable. And then this is, I don't know, $100, $150 AC unit. One thing you're looking for an AC unit, you want to try to go with a 5,000 BTU, and if you can find with a low energy capacitor, that would be best, because when it turns on the actual condenser and the AC system, that draws a lot of power, and you get the low power capacitor really helps. So just to run you through this 1,000 watt generator, it's extremely light, I don't know, 20, 30 pounds. It's 4-stroke. So I just put a couple ounces of fuel in here, and I run it twice a year unless we have an emergency. And basically that's usually around New Year's, around 4th of July. So we're in July, time to run it again. It hasn't been started since January. So you're gonna go over, check all your controls. It has a gas shutoff, which is currently an off. So we're gonna put that to on. That's a great feature, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna run that carburetor dry. We use only non-ethanol fuel, and we wanna make sure that it runs well. So we got the choke on, we have the primer bulb that we're gonna pump a few times, and then we're gonna go over here and make sure the economy mode is off and the power is on. So you basically just have economy mode, which runs better energy. You have the power, you have one outlet that you can split, and then you have a bunch of lights that tell you what's going on. So we got fuel in our bulb here. We're on choke. Our valve here for the gas says open. And let's just see. Again, we haven't started this in 7 months plus. Move it to run. It was vibrating a little bit on the table, but you see it's very quiet. And if you move to economy mode, it's even quieter. So this is really a great generator. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let it run to warm up. Hopefully you can hear me. We'll let that run to warm up for just about 5 minutes, and then we'll plug it into the AC. I'll show you how it works. So stand by. Purring like a kitten. All right. We've let it warm up for a couple minutes. Make sure economy is off. And I'm going to move the generator back there so that we can hopefully hear my voice a little better. We got some new audio equipment, so I'm hoping that you're picking up the audio well. Now when you plug that in, you want to make sure that everything is off. The actual fan motor, which we can go ahead and turn on, the low fan, it's not pulling that much energy, maybe 500-600 watts. It's going to kick up the generator a little bit, but not a whole lot. So that's going. Then we can go low cool, but you want to make sure temperature is set as warm as can be, so you're not turning on that capacitor yet, or condenser rather. So we go low cool, and what we're going to do is we're going to let the generator run for just a minute to get used to the 500 watt load before we switch it over and have that peak wattage. So stand by. Alright, so we've let it run for just a couple minutes. Again, I only put in a couple ounces of fuel, so that fuel's not going to last forever. Now we want to turn it to low cool, and then we're going to slowly turn the temperature gauge to colder, colder, colder. And when we finally get that point where the condenser's going to turn on, you're going to hear a strain. You want to pause for a second and let the generator catch up and let it get through that. You're going to turn it very slowly. And as you turn it, you start to feel the sweet spot right there. And there we go. We got past it. Remember, it's before you go slow right there, because the generator's run about max power when it starts with that initial capacitor, or compressor rather. So now it's starting to blow cooler. We can run this to max cold. Oh, and that air is coming out really cold. Just a minute ago, it was at 85 degrees. It's now at 77, 76, 75. In just a few minutes, this is going to be down to 50s. This thing will freeze out a large room. You can feel that right now. Oh, that feels good. All right, let me kill this for just a second. Actually, I didn't kill it. I put on economy mode, so it can run on economy mode once it's already running, which means you save more fuel. It just will not be able to start it on economy mode. And now we've turned it off. Thanks again for tuning in to Mr. Greg's How To. If you want to see more tricks like this, just go ahead and subscribe for more content. Again, this Sportsman 1000 watt inverter generator has been absolutely awesome. I highly recommend it. And then we have a Frigidaire 5000 BTU AC, also been good. Non-influencer for either of these. Nobody has sponsored me. Just my experience. I probably got 20 hours of use on this. It's been just fine over the last 3 years. And then the AC is awesome as well. It does a large room, keeps ice cold. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more.